Hi guys, it's your girl Lovely Pamela, and I'm back on this channel with, I know, right, my own hair. It's kind of blonde. It's doing its own thing today. My curls at the top stayed, but my curls in the back didn't. You guys know I have that soft hair, so it's like, yeah, I don't know. But I'm on here to chime in on the Remy Ma and the Nicki Minaj beef. Now, you guys know on my Beauty for Everyone channel, I just do fashion, clothing, home decor, things like that. But on this channel, I try to do everything. So, I chime in from time to time. My nails are by Mickey Mouse Me. They're not done yet. I haven't designed them or anything. And I went to sleep. You guys know how I do. I start doing my nails at night, get tired, and go to sleep. So, that's neither here or there. But they're stiletto. I had to replace the ones you saw. I replaced this one, these three, and this one on here. So one hand is shorter than the other. You guys know why I do that. So, okay, let's get started. For you Nicki Minaj fans, I mean, I don't think she gives a damn if she was dissed by Remy Ma. Let's just be honest. And you Remy Ma fans, I think Remy should have did something else better with her time. Just bottom line. You're ethering somebody that could give a rat's ass. If she hasn't responded to you yet, and I'm pretty sure she heard the record before it even went viral. So if she was going to respond, I mean, you just making her more famous. You're just giving her something that making people to Google her and keep Googling her every day, hoping she'll do a response, listening to the airwaves and the chatter and the social media to see if she's going to do a response. People in her real life, they don't give a damn. So here it is. Let's start. Okay, with Nicki Minaj. She crossed over from hip hop to pop. She's not a pop artist. So really, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day if she responds or not. Her coins are her coins. Her lyrics are her lyrics. Obviously, if people are putting on her on their tracks and their music and they're loving her, then so be it. If I was Nicki, I wouldn't respond to you. I would never give you your 5 minutes of fame. And I'm not a Nicki Minaj fan. I'm not a Remy Ma fan. I like them both just like I like Lil' Kim. The Lil' Kim instance was different. The beef apparently with them was because when Puffy had them both in the studio, Lil' Kim went harder than Nicki Minaj. So instead of putting Lil' Kim's music on the track with Nicki, because she murdered Nicki apparently from the lyrics, they couldn't do it. So they made Lil' Kim bow out. So that was the beef from that. It wasn't because she was making more money. It wasn't because of this. It was because, yes, she was getting more shine. And actually, she ate you up and she bowed out gracefully at the request of her manager at the time, which was Puffy. And this is when Nicki Minaj first started coming out, before she started getting her body done and all of that. So that, yes, I would have went after you too, because the reality of it is, if I hadn't bowed out to you, I would have still been the hottest thing in the streets. But even though every time I drop something, everybody's here for it, including you. And yes, you did copy my look. You did. Okay, so you copied my look and y'all made her the lyricist, the person that does the music. But in reality, when I hit this track and I murdered her, y'all asked me gracefully to bow out, so I did. So, Lil' Kim, I could understand some of the underseated hate. It has nothing to do about her getting millions of barbs or all of that, because Lil' Kim still has her fan base. It has not went anywhere. It hasn't watered down. The reality it is, I stepped aside to try to make you great, and they were supposed to put us back on together, and that didn't happen. It moved on to the transgression of you went to Young Money, and I left Puffy, and it went on to that. So yes, with the Lil' Kim and Nicki beef, I understand it. Because if you listen to the lyrics, it wasn't about, this, and that. It really, reality of it was, I was a better female rapper than you at the time. And because they asked me, or paid me, however it went, I wasn't there for the conversation, and neither were you, I had to bow out. Fine. Then you came and made it, blew up and big, and I'm like, damn, I missed the chain again. So you know what I'm saying? I came out of prison or whatever, and I missed the chain again. And that's the beef from that. And Nicki didn't go back to reciprocate until someone finally just kept hitting her in the face with the receipts of, hey, you owe that lady, because we know what really happened in the studio. So she did issue an apology to her. and everything else, and paid homage to her in one of her raps and in her interview. So we're gonna move past that. Now, Remy Ma, you had no business, none, going in on that young lady. Because at the end of the day, we are still in a male-based hip-hop era. Period. So you just made yourself look kind of crazy to people that really listen to rap. To me, it was a full-grown rant. And to me, you didn't even go after Nicki at first. You went after Beyonce. Everybody missed that part. And you can go down and comment below, but the comment was, you woke up like this, something, something, something. See, I blurted you out when you heard it because I'm thinking to myself, okay, so you're going to go after Beyonce. Then right after that, you went after Nicki. Beyonce didn't reply to you because me, myself, and I'm a fellow Virgo, and we never reply to you. We laugh at you. We're not going to even give you the time of day for that foolishness. So then after that, you went to Nicki. Someone you thought might have something to say. But she didn't go back and forth with you. So now you call the ether. You can't ether someone that doesn't care. Obviously, if she cared, she'd have let you have it. Before you even came out, she'd already had a diss record for you. She didn't have a diss record for you because she didn't care. It had nothing to do with the money bracket. It had nothing to do with you being an artist. You talking about she got bodied by Love and Hip Hop. She didn't get bodied by anybody. You bodied yourself. You bodied your career. Because first of all, you're on Fat Joe's record label. And if I'm not mistaken, he hasn't had a hit since Lean Back. So, okay, you came out. I wasn't really feeling your new stuff, honey. And I was like, I like that. I'm too conceited. All that stuff before you went in. Then you went after Nicki saying, oh, you guys, all you Barb's moms supporting the Barb's, you're supporting a pedophile. Well, you shot a bitch in the face over some money or a purse. I can't get it right, so y'all drop that below too. So when we support you, we're supporting a murderer or an attempted murderess, if that's such a word. So how you going, one pot cannot wash the other. You just as bad. You know what I'm saying? You walked up on somebody point blank cut. You went to prison 8 years. Her brother's doing time. And regardless of what y'all say, that was her brother and he's a creep. He's a nasty, disgusting person. Absolutely. But what were you? That was somebody's daughter. Now, if you gonna pull the sheets back on show her shit, you need to pull the sheets back and show your shit too. Okay? Then you got on there Love and Hip Hop. You let Love and Hip Hop go to your head because you actually thinking that your kids, you and your husband's whole life is on the internet. Now, then you on there talking about your miscarriage and your infertility and you not being able to have kids. That's not nobody's business. That was no one's business. And then you've had other issues that we're not going to even go to. So you can't go on that young lady for supporting her family. When she found out the facts was a fact, she let that shit go. But you went to prison about yours. You went to prison. That don't give you no street cred. You shot a young lady in the face by some money. And you can say it's street cred all you want, but where I'm from, baby, I'm from the hood. We don't do bitches in the face about money. We'll put them hands on your ass, but we ain't finna go give our life for taking somebody else's life. That ain't earn you no street credit. Then once again, look at your record label and look at Beyonce's and Nicki Minaj record label. Okay? Nicki Minaj had a couple of misses. Yes, she did. But she came back. You don't have a whole lot of misses. And the only reason you're getting this 5 minutes of fame is because you called yourself going off on a young lady. And today, on the Ricky Smiley show, and they was discussing you, it was a rant. And that's what they called it, a rant. How could you think that was